What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's a gloomy day in Seattle. I don't want to be working, but we have to. So my task for today is to pretty much just to clear out the whole entire carport, because I started bringing some parts and I haven't put them away. So we're gonna put all these stuff right here back in the shed. My press, all these stuff right here, put in the back. My motor probably stay here. My wheels, I'm probably gonna put it in the garage because I don't want to put it in the freaking shed and get it rained on, and you know, who knows, the tires might get fucked up, and that's the last thing I want to worry about. So I'm gonna try to move as fast as I can because I still gotta install a part on the CRX. So if you guys seen from the last video, I told you guys that we have the brake tuck kit. So I have it with me today, and we're gonna try to install it after we clear out the carport. So let's get going. So I ended up going to my homeboy Drew's house, picked up some parts from him, and I just left it here. Like this glove box, this cluster, which is going on the EF hatch. So we're gonna try to like make sure I put that away safely because I don't want it to get messed up. And all these stuff, I think they're just garbage, man. This, I don't need that. Oh, I'm just messing up, man. So majority of these stuff are pretty much just garbage, you know. I don't know why I keep them in here. I don't know, it's just me. I just be hoarding shit, bro. And here, we can just put this in here. I always gotta have this in hand because you never know when your battery dies, you leave your lights, you know, or if you don't drive your car for too long, just put it on the charge real quick. Boom, you don't have to worry about that. See, like I said, garbage. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, let's go put this in the EF hatch. This motherfucker's been sitting since 2020, bro. Or maybe before that. Yeah, the EF hatch is freaking messy right now, but we're gonna deal with that once we get to actually working on it. Bam, bam. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop. Man, I can't wait. This EF hatch is actually like very straight. Like, I don't know if I have showed you guys the engine bay before, but I kind of just rattle canned it before and I kind of messed up. See all that spot. But once we start working on it, I'm gonna make this look so clean, bro. New harness all around. I had to just cut all the harness off, and we're probably gonna do the same exact shit we did to the CRX. But let's move, bro. Let's move. My carport is, or my freaking shed is hella dirty, so we're just gonna throw everything right there and keep going back. So this is the block that we're gonna be building in the next few weeks or so. I ended up putting this so we can put it on top of the freaking engine stand. I'm by myself, so YOLO, and I hope this motherfucker don't fall on me. I'm him. I'm really him, bro. So with this block being on the engine stand, we can put the head on top so we don't have to worry about that head getting wet or anything, because I'm still gonna cover up with like plastic. Drop it on there. Ooh-wee. It's looking like a motor. Cover it up because we won't be getting to this in a while. Boom, it's all covered up. Now let's move it aside and let's continue cleaning the carport. So this might take longer than I expected. So installing the freaking brake tuck might not be today because my shed is a freaking mess, bro. Dang. So I'm gonna pull all this out and pretty much just make it more neat, because I have a whole bunch of stuff left in the carport to put in here, and I don't want to just throw it on top and make it look like a mess, and I wouldn't know where things are when I look for them. So I'm gonna do that right now. Whew. That took a while, bruh. I'm hella tired, but we got the job done. The carport is freaking clean, bro. Check this out. Look at that. Ooh. The table that was here is currently here now. This is foldable, so I could fold this and we could put it in the shed if we have to. The TEs are right here. The garage is packed right now, so I didn't bother putting it there. So it's currently going to be sitting here for a while unless I bring it to my mom's house. The B20 and the B16 head's currently here too. It's on the freaking engine stand, so we can move it around if we have to. Oh, also, the D-Series that was sitting here is currently in the freaking shed, bro. I had to drag it all the way with a freaking rope, but we got it there safe. But look at this, man. We got way more space now. So we're gonna go check out the shed, because that's where I took my sweet ass time, because it was way too messy. And we brought some stuff from the carport to the shed, and we decided to clean it up. So we didn't end up doing the brake tuck kit today. Probably tomorrow we'll have more time, but I'm just glad that we finished all this. Look at that. It's still a mess, but it was cleaner than how it was before. I gotta pick all those stuff up, but yeah, man, everything looks pretty organized somewhat. Wait, let me get this real quick. So like I said, we didn't end up doing the brake tuck kit, so we're just gonna do that tomorrow. I'm really tired and I don't feel like even doing any type of work on the Honda. So with that being said, I'm gonna go inside, get myself all cleaned up, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So we're back at Mother House right now. It's freaking cold, bruh. The forecast said it was gonna snow today, but it didn't. But I know up north and down south did get some snow, so we're very fortunate. I have my heat lamp turned on. Also have my freaking propane heater turned on too, but the freaking tank was empty, so it didn't last that long. So we're just gonna have to rely on this one. But enough talking, man. This is what we're gonna install on the CRX. The freaking Chasebay brake tuck kit. It will work on your 8891 CRX or Civic and 9093 Acura Integra. I believe I have a 2040 prop valve on the CRX all the way in the back, as y'all can see. It's like right there, and all that ugly ass hardline that we created. So we're gonna install that and somewhat make it clean, man, because this job was terrible. But the freaking line is all rusted up and bent up. It's not kinked. It still has some good pressure on it, but just me knowing the fact that I did this job, I'm disgusted, because I could have done a better job, but I rushed it. It is what it is. So with me buying this new kit, it will eliminate all these ugly lines and pretty much make my engine bay 10 times better, bro. We're gonna jack up the CRX and drain as much fluid as we can, because my current prop valve's inside the car and I don't want no brake fluid dripping inside and ruining my paint. I'm pretty sure some of y'all has been through that, and it's not fun, bro, because that brake fluid is very strong and it can ruin your paint if you don't act fast enough. So enough talking, man. Let's get this done so we can get to installing this new brake tuck kit on the CRX. All right, so this is what I found. A little fuel tubing. So it's gonna go on top and slip on pretty much, and then it's gonna face down and it's gonna get caught right here. So we're gonna open this nipple up real quick first, and then proceed to slipping this fuel tube on. All right, so it's there's no more fluid on the reservoir, but it only drained a little bit, so we're just gonna go all around on each side so we can drain as much as we can, because I really don't want to deal with that brake fluid dripping on my paint. So we're gonna take this off right now, and then we're just gonna close this nipple up and we'll go to the other side. So I pumped it a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure there's more. Yep, there's more fluid inside now. And we're gonna close this nipple up real quick, and then we go back to the back and proceed with the same exact thing we were doing with these two fronts. Take this off and close it. Now, last side, the passenger rear. So we're good on this side. Take this off real quick. And then let's tighten this nipple back up. And we're just gonna go take out all the old lines. Boom. So both of these lines are out and the master cylinder is not leaking at all, so which is good. I'm gonna proceed on taking off all the other hard lines, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. The old lines are here. I ended up cutting it because these were stripped and I couldn't get them out, so I just ended up cutting it, and now they're here. So now let's open up the bag and see what's inside. So this is what you get inside the bag, man. You got this nice looking prop valve, your two fittings on each side, fully adjustable too. But I heard if you go too much to the left, your brakes will lock up. So we're gonna open it all the way and leave it like that. Then you got your lines right here, two short lines. One of them has a banjo on it, and these are for your front brakes. This goes to the driver's side, and this one goes to your passenger side. Put that over there. And then you got this other short line too. This will also connect to your master cylinder, and this part will connect to your prop valve. And then last but not least, man, you got this long ass line with an F fitting. This will go towards your back brakes. So let's go and install it to the car. So I've been standing here for a long time trying to figure out where I'm gonna mount this prop valve. I thought about putting it here somewhere, but there's no space, and if I did mount it here, it would just take up way too high. So I started looking in the bottom right here, and I found this existing hole, I believe a 10mm, and I feel like that would be a good spot. I would just have to get the bracket that it came with and flatten it out so we can bolt it up. And if it looks good there, man, that's where the prop valve is going to be mounted. Look at here, man. Everything is all mocked up. Everything looks good. Everything is still loose. This side right here goes all the way to the passenger side. This side goes to my driver. As y'all can see, it's right there. And then for the rear banjo, this connects to the inlet side of the prop valve. And then there's another fitting right there, which we're gonna connect this line that goes to the rear. But while I was trying to bend the freaking bracket for the prop valve, I ended up cracking it, bro. So I had to improvise. I found some metal plates somewhere over here, and I just cut it, and that thing is holding up, bro. It has a little movement, but it's stiff in there, bro. So we're gonna route everything to the back now, and then tighten it up, and then start the bleeding process. All right, so everything is all tight, all secure, nothing is loose. I also routed that long ass line that goes inside my car towards my rear brakes. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. All right, so this long ass line, we're probably gonna tuck it somewhere over here, make it look neat. But with the old brake lines, we're gonna have to cut it, install this fittings, and then flare it out so we can install it on this F fitting right here. So once everything is done, it's gonna look way cleaner. So let's get going, knock it out real quick, and we're gonna see the final results. I just unclipped the brake lines, and we're probably gonna cut. I'm gonna try to move these right here aside real quick. Probably like around here. So we're gonna take our little tool and start cutting away. I'm moving back here because just in case we fuck up, so we can cut it more towards here, so we just have playroom. you go. All right, now we try to match it up with the same length right here. So I don't know, I might just have to eye it. These lines are harder to cut because I don't know what they're made out of. The coppers are freaking easy, but these are even harder. I believe these are steel. I don't know. See, but this one cut pretty quick though, I ain't gonna lie. So it's a little bit longer, so we're gonna try to cut it once again. Boom. All right, they're perfectly the same. Let me just wipe some stuff because it started leaking in the back. Let's remove this right here. Take this out of here. Okay, now we're gonna try to flare this out. I don't have a deburring tool. I don't know where it is, so we're just gonna send it. Fuck it. I got my little Pittsburgh double flaring tool. I was gonna double flare it, but as y'all can see, I'm missing that little nipple at the end, like this one. See it? So we might just have to do a single flare. So now you take your fittings that you have. I'm missing one. Where the hell did you go? It's behind here. So this one goes in first. So we slide that in. And then you got this little one right here. Make sure this goes this way. This side right here, I don't know if y'all can see, this side right here is facing up. So just like that. And then we're just gonna slide that down a little bit. Oh, let's do the same exact process as the other one. Slide this one, then slide this one. And now let's start flaring. Alright, so I just bent the line just a little bit so I could see what I'm actually flaring. Make sure it's tight. Now we slide this bad boy and then start tightening down, or screwing down I meant. Then let this thing do its work. Boom. Don't go too tight because you might crack it. This off, and so you all can see the flare. So this slides up this way. Use this. All right, and then now you just go up like this, and then once you like bolt the F fitting down here, let's take this off, to like this, before we tighten everything down. Just a little mock-up again. I can't see nothing. So just like that. You see it? So let's move on to the other side. Bend this a little bit. Bam. Take that bad boy out. Unscrew everything. Should be good. And that flare right there is good. So slide this bad boy all the way up. Slide this bad boy all the way up too. And then let's connect these two. Bend this back. As y'all can see, it's right there, nicely just tucked up. I could probably take this off right here and drill another hole and move it somewhere over here so we could clip it on here. But this will do for now. So now we're left with this long ass line. So we're probably gonna tuck it somewhere over here. Since it's very long, I'm gonna try my best to probably like move it back more there, and then it's gonna end up like right here. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, you guys can't see the freaking line. So it's like tucked behind all these stuff right here. And it ends right there, and it's pretty short, right? But I can still pull it just in case I need more like line, but we should be good right there. I also ended up like zip tying some stuff because they were just dangling. Like I gotta do this right here a little bit more, but we should be all good to go, man. I'm gonna make sure these are all tight, check the master cylinder, make sure they're all tight, and then we can proceed to adding the freaking brake fluid. But I'm by myself, so I'm probably gonna use a little vacuum pump thing from Harbor Freight. I've had good luck with it before, but sometimes it don't work. We still got daylight, so we're gonna try to do as much as we can right now before it gets dark, man. But we're almost done with this, and I'm super pumped up. So I'm gonna knock everything out, double check everything, and we should be all good to go, man. So I've been looking for about 5 minutes or so, and I cannot find that damn vacuum pump anywhere, bro. But while we were looking, we ended up finding the freaking clear tube that we were looking for earlier. So with that being said, we're gonna go old school. We're gonna have a cup, fill it up with some brake fluid, and we're gonna connect that little tube to the nipple, and then we're just gonna pump away till all that air goes out the system. Yeah, we drained hella fluid earlier. I'm gonna fill it up to the brim because we're gonna pump it up anyways. So we got it all hooked up right here. I got a McDonald's cup with brake fluid inside. The little tube is connected to the nipple right here. So now we're gonna open it up and then go inside and start pumping. I think the air is all out now, man. So we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna watch the video real quick again to see if there's still any air in the system. After looking at that video, there's no more air in the system. And I also went to go check all like the banjos, the fittings, and there's no leak whatsoever. So that's a good sign. Now we're gonna move on to the driver's side rear. So let's go knock it out. All right. So I'm gonna look through the video real quick and see if there's any air in there. And if not, we're gonna proceed to the passenger side front. All right. There's no more air bubbles in there, man. So now we're at our final side, the front driver. I'm just hoping that we don't struggle as much as we did on the passenger side. So let's cross the fingers and let's knock this out. I'm gonna open the valve or the nipple, whatever y'all wanna call it. Oh, not too much. I already see fluid coming out. I'm gonna add more fluid in the reservoir, so we don't fuck up by not, by letting it empty out. The freaking pedal is getting hella stiff, so that's a good sign. So let's keep going at it until we are actually finished. All right, I'm gonna close this little nipple and then test the pressure real quick because I don't see no more air. Take this off real quick. And then let's fill up the reservoir. Damn, my floor is hella dirty. Fuck. Let's see. Oh wow. That motherfucker is hella stiff, bro. Sheesh. Well, I'm gonna double check all the fittings real quick to see if they're leaking. It's all dry. Nothing is leaking over here. It's all dry. See the back. Yeah, all dry. Let me get my flashlight real quick. Boop. Let's just check all these. Yep, dry. Oh shit. Oh, it's dry too. Oh yeah, one more. God, I'm tripping. The F fitting. Yep. That thing is all dry, man. Whew. Hey, that was very exhausting. My freaking right leg hurts hella bad right now. But we successfully installed the Chasebay brake set kit on a CRX, and that thing looks money, man. It was a fairly easy install, but the only downside to that was I'm by myself, and I had to bleed this motherfucker by myself. So if I had extra help, this whole process would have been way quicker. But it is what it is. We still got it done though, right? So no complaints right there. But I'm gonna clean up the carport real quick. There's a whole bunch of parts on the ground, and I spilled some freaking brake fluid, so I gotta get that cleaned up. But before I end the video, man, I just want to say a few things, man. Shout out to you guys for watching my videos, and to my subscribers, bro, I truly appreciate you guys for always supporting me. And to my sponsor, Maxi Rod, man, huge shout out to you guys, man. You guys helped me so much with this build, and I can never thank you guys enough. But other than that, man, I think that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to stick around and see more of this current project and the future projects, hit that subscribe button. But on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.